we want to be free, and we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm Brennan Smith.
And I'm Jody Guerrero. Today is Friday, January 16th, and we're here with your morning announcements. The Environmental Club is initiating a tear recycling program from now until the 24th, and they need your help. Look for the labeled recycling bins in the cafeteria to recycle your empty juice pouches. The money earned from the collected juice pouches will be donated to charities and resource conservation efforts.
Remember yesterday's statistics? 1 in 3 people will be diagnosed with cancer during their lifetime. Did you ever think, well, that won't happen to me, I'm just a teenager? Well, did you know that teenagers and young people ages 15 to 24 are most likely to be diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, testicular cancer, melanoma, and leukemia? Your donations during the CO Cancer Society Battle of the Sexes Challenge will go towards the Relay for Life team, and the money goes to help fight back against all types of cancer.
Help CO Cancer Society make a bigger dent in the research and fight back against cancer. You already know that there are prizes to be paid at the Battle of the Sexes rally, but just to remind you, they will start collecting money on Tuesday the 20th. The boys are trying to donate more than the girls, and the girls are trying to donate more than the boys.
Will there be a limb shaved or waxed at the rally? Will the boys be shaving their facial hair, or will the girls be cutting off their long hair? Or will it be the ultimate debt if we raise an incredible $25,000 combined? Yes, you heard right, $25,000, but that is only if about $12 per student. That is like one night at the movies. Imagine foregoing one night at the movies and being able to help defeat cancer. For donations of about $12 per student, just one night at the movie sacrificed, 8 people have volunteered to, drumroll please, shave their heads. Yes, that's right, shave all of their hair in front of you at the Battle of the Sexes rally. Will you make the following people bald? The people are Mackenzie Slayton, Evan Swanson, Mario Jimenez, Kylie Ures, Mr. McCurdy, Miss Paris, Mr. Mason, and Miss Ricks.
The girl volunteers would cut their long hair and donate it to help make wigs for those with cancer. Or the boys will shave their facial hair off. But the biggest and most interesting debt is still to come. Ask your families and gather any donations you can. The challenge begins on Tuesday. Please help us to put an end to this disease. Who will do more to help the great cause, the boys or the girls?
The Full Moon Cafe in the Culinary Building is now open on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. It is open at 7 a.m. and stops serving at 7:30. On Wednesdays, it is open for everyone from 8 to 8:30. They sell warm drinks and baked goods, so be sure to check it out. Now let's pass on over to John and Tristan for your weekly editorial.
Hey there, Wolfpack. I'm John Timmons.
And I'm Tristan Lloyd, and we are here with your weekly editorial. On Monday this week, Representative Chris Van Hollen of the Democratic Party proposed a new plan which would increase taxes on the wealthy, with the money going straight to tax cuts for the poor and middle classes. Hollen stated, "This is a plan to grow the paychecks of all, not just the wealth of a few. It promotes bigger paychecks and lets workers keep more of what they earn." Now, in my opinion, who wouldn't want something like that? And yet the Republicans continue to cry out against the plan because they feel that it is just another tax increase for everyone, when in actuality, the only people that will actually be affected is their constituents, the top 1% of the country. If you're a middle class or poor family and you think the conservatives are in your corner, you need to take a much more in-depth look into policies. And now, here's John with his opinion on some recent news.
A law known as Houston's Equal Rights Ordinance, which protects lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender individuals, along with other groups, is trying to be overturned by conservatives in the state through a lawsuit and petition. The first of these filed was dismissed due to a technicality. This most recent petition and lawsuit was thrown out because upon further inspection, it was found that most, if not all, of the signatures on the petition were forged. Now, this is quite an accusation. So what did Stephen Holtz, the leading anti-gay activist who originally filed the suit, do when confronted with these allegations? He dropped out of the lawsuit. So aside from the legal issues associated with this, in regards to morals, he flat out lied to the court. Isn't there something against them, the Ten Commandments? This story has two significant points. One, the fact that they had to forge anti-gay signatures in a state that used to be infamous for its homophobic policies illustrates perfectly a new age of enlightenment and open-mindedness throughout that state. Two, it shows that Mr. Houghton and his like-minded friends aren't exactly the Albert Einsteins and Stephen Hawkings of the world.
Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm Tristan Lloyd.
And I'm John Timmons. Back to you, Brennan and Jody.
Wolfpack TV is now seeking feedback from the students and staff of COHS. If you have any questions, comments, or constructive criticism regarding Wolfpack TV programming, please send them to wptvfeedback@gmail.com.
The Oregon Shakespeare Festival is just around the corner, and you are invited to join us on this 3-day field trip to Ashland, Oregon. The Ashland field trip is the premier venue for theater on the West Coast. On this trip, you will watch 3 professional shows and will also meet and train with professional actors. You do not need to be a current theater student to attend. For more info about the dates and costs of the field trip, contact Ms. Chun in HE5 after school or via School Loop. Detailed informational packets are also available on Ms. Chun's School Loop webpage.
Did you know that nearly 53 million people currently struggle with hunger in the United States, and that around 1/3 of all food produced for human compensation is wasted? Food is too good to waste. And now at school, you can help keep food out of landfills and feed the hungry. In Environmental Club's Food for Friends project, Environmental Club has set up a food sharing table in the cafeteria where you can place your unwanted unopened food. Only foods like milk, juice, fruits, and vegetables and unopened snacks are accepted. If you are hungry, you may also take food items from the table. Food that is left at the end of the day will be donated to the Elk Grove Food Bank. So remember, today at lunch, don't dump, donate.
Attention all seniors and school organizations. Have you purchased your ads for the 2014-2015 yearbook? Well, it's not too late. The deadline has been extended to Friday, January 23rd. Please purchase your ads in the student store. If you have any questions or concerns, please email the links below. Any ads purchased past January 23rd will not be accepted.
Interested in joining Culinary Academy next year? If you are not sure and have any questions, feel free to stop by the Culinary Building during passing periods, before school, or at lunch and ask Ms. Hawk about it. Applications are available at the Culinary Building and are due at the end of the month.
And lastly, remember that Monday is a holiday, so don't come to school.
Well, that seems to be all we have for you today. I'm Brennan Smith.
And I'm Jody Guerrero. Remember, the strength of the pack is the wolf.
And the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Spread good vibes and have a great 3-day weekend, Wolfpack.